Food waste is a major problem, with American households throwing away 30 to 40% of their food supply every year, contributing to harmful effects on the environment. The current systems to deal with food waste are outdated and ineffective, yet little has been done to solve the problem.
To give you an order of magnitude, if food waste was a country by size, it would be the third largest country in the world. As individuals, we tend to think that we are doing our job by letting all our waste go to trash, and then that gets picked up and then it disappears. Magic. All that trash ends up being in a landfill, and those landfills create methane because they are covered, and all that food waste, it breaks down anaerobically without oxygen and it creates methane. And just in the year of 2021, the amount of methane generated in landfills equated to about 23 million gas-powered vehicles run in the US in 1 year alone. So that's the magnitude of problem we are talking about. And this is just on the climate side of things.
It's estimated that 8% of all greenhouse gas emissions are from food waste. And some of those projections are actually up as high as 18%. Some of the hurdles that we found, like for people to reduce their food waste, is number one, awareness, and that food waste has a big impact on the greenhouse gas emission. Number two is it's not that easy to recycle your organics or to turn your organics into compost. When you survey people, 70% of people in the United States would be happy to recycle their organics or to create compost if it was easier.
An average American family throws out about $1,500 to $1,800 worth of food waste every year. So that is how big the problem is of the entire food waste industry.
The good news is that we can all make a difference, and it doesn't have to be hard. By being smart and making small changes, we can reduce food waste and protect the planet.
There are ways to reduce your waste, to reduce your carbon footprint. The big ones that I would suggest to people is meal planning. When it comes to waste, there's so much that you throw out. Try to plan your meals and purchase your groceries accordingly. If you have food waste, try to recycle that. If you have a green bin, leverage that, or just try to have a small tumbler at home that you can use towards recycling those food scraps so it doesn't end up in landfill and then lead to all that climate change.
There's a great opportunity to create a different pathway for how that food waste could be used, so that instead of just going into a regular garbage alongside everything else, it could actually contribute to something positive that gets fed back into the whole agricultural cycle.
One company that's leading the charge in waste reduction is Lomi. With their innovative smart waste technology, Lomi makes it easy for people to turn food waste into nutrient-rich plant food right in their own kitchen.
Our intent to design Lomi is to make a smart waste appliance that makes dealing with waste more elegant and fun. We tried our best to mimic nature, where we provide all those, temperature, moisture, airflow conditions for our great buddies, friends, microbes inside Lomi to do the job, break down the food waste. And then what comes out of Lomi is Lomi Earth, which is sheer gold. It's a natural fertilizer, and it really enhances the quality of the plants, the crops, the soil.
One of the things we've been working on is we're working with a local nonprofit farm here. So Helen's Acres is a nonprofit. They grew food for the hungry. So we are working with them to show how Lomi Earth can be used to replace organic fertilizer and or compost. And it's just another tool in their toolbox that they can use to maximize soil health and maximize plant growth and create the most nutrient-dense plants to help feed the hungry. So it's really cool to see the community helping the community.
As a nonprofit, we are always looking for ways to partner with our community to use resources that are local, and so something like Lomi plays a huge part of that, because having an opportunity to partner together in research for ways that could not only support our farm, but other organizations down the line, I think would be just a huge win.
We are just getting started with Lomi. This is our first generation product. And we're really excited about the ecosystem that we can build around it. The key takeaway is that food waste is not waste. It's a very valuable natural resource, and we should treat it that way. What if everything you consumed could go back to the earth, just like in nature? From your food scraps, to your phone cases, to your packaging. That's what we're trying to do with Lomi.
Visit Lomi.com today to learn more about our innovative smart waste technology and how you can reduce waste, improve soil quality, and help fight climate change.